Hello and welcome to a video tutorial on how to share a Google form. My name is Tyler Osborne. So today I'm going to show you a couple different ways of sharing a Google form, and they do some different things, especially when we're inside the form. So let's go in, let's take a look at Drive first. So right here in blue, I have a Google form file highlighted. If I right click on it, we're going to see the familiar share and get shareable link buttons. They work exactly as they do in other Google documents. So the shareable link is just going to be a link to this document so that somebody can edit it. I'm going to press the share button so that you can take a look at the options. All right, so up here we get the shareable link, just like we normally do. Down here is everybody that I have given access to, and right now it's just me. If I wanted to enter somebody, I always pick on April, so I'm going to pick on April again. I can start typing her name, and I can send her an email with this form embedded into it. Now, she's going to have edit access. She'll be able to view and delete responses. So this isn't her answering the form. This is her giving edit access to it. So if I press the little down triangle next to the pencil there, I can see that there's only one option, and that's editing. So unlike some of the other Google Docs, viewing the file and making comments aren't options. Now there's another thing that we can take a look here. Right now it's set to private. If we hit the change button, this is where we're going to get to see the off to only specific people, sharing with anybody at Battle River that has the link. Anybody at Battle River can search and find it. Anybody with the link, so that means that it's not searchable, but if I give them the link, they can have it, and then public on the web. Whenever I embed a form into a website, I always try and do this anyone with a link. Now, again, this is only if I want them to be able to edit the answers. So if I want them to be able to edit the answers, if I'm collaborating with somebody, I'm going to use anyone with a link. Otherwise, I'm going to have it off and just invite the specific people that I want. So I'm going to cancel out and back out of this. Let's take a look inside the form to see what sharing options are there. So this is that form all opened up. So I can take a look at a few different options here. If I wanted to share it with somebody, let's see what I can do here. I can add collaborators. So the button that I pressed is these three dots down here. Whenever you see these three dots in anything Google, typically it means that it's a menu and there's more options. So if I wanted to add collaborators, I can press that button right now. And it should give me, yep, it did, the same sharing screen that I had in Google Drive. Now there's one other way to send it to people, and that's with the send button. But this does not share with them the ability to edit. This is how you send it if you want them to fill it out. So you have a couple options here. If you want to automatically collect email addresses, you can press this right here. However, in my experience, most people don't like it when you automatically collect their data. So I typically don't collect email addresses. I might ask for it, but I don't automatically collect it. People don't like it because it prevents them from being anonymous. We could send it directly in email. So if I wanted to send it to April here, I'm going to type in April, and there's a subject, and then I can type my email message to her. Right now, it's just going to send her a link so that she clicks on it and she can fill out the form. If I want to include the form right in the email, I click this button right here. That way she doesn't have to open anything other than her Gmail. She can answer the form without leaving Gmail. Now, if I want to put this into a website, there's two different options here. This is one of them. So beside the mail icon is this little chain link. Here I can get a link that I can put inside of a website, and I can just press the copy button and it'll put it right on my clipboard. Now, sometimes if you're sending it home in a newsletter, you don't want to put this great big huge long link there, so you can press the shorten URL, and it'll automatically give you a nice short URL that's easy to paste into a newsletter. Finally, the next option here, we have embed. Now, this doesn't work with Google Sites. It does, however, work with other websites. If you wanted to embed this form into your website so that people can answer it right away without actually having to do any clicking into Google Forms, you can embed your form right there. Oh, I did notice there's a couple more options here if you wanted to share this form. It looks like you can connect it to your social media. So if you'd like to share it on Google+, on Facebook or Twitter, you can also share your form that way. All right, those are all the options for sharing forms in, for sharing forms. So thanks for watching.